Greetings. This is a quick overview of week 1 and what is expected. From the main page, you want to go to the learning modules. The learning modules are your textbook, and that is where most of the action in this course takes place. You want to go to week 1, the module 1, and in there you'll see that each of the modules are stair-stepped, guiding you through the content to complete the week's work. There's 3 areas of concern, or 3 areas that you want to pay attention to particularly. One is the discussion class mixer. In the class mixer, this is a place to introduce yourself to your peers and share some thoughts, concerns, and ideas about the course and perhaps about yourself if you like. There are 2 graded items in this course this week, in week 1. The first is discussion, persuasion in everyday life. In this discussion, you will post an example of something that you've done in your life to try to convince someone, whether that was convince someone to go on a trip, convince them to order pizza instead of Chinese, or perhaps you needed to convince your spouse that you needed a new car. In the discussion, you want to post a full paragraph describing the situation and how you tried to convince that person. In the second paragraph, you'll analyze why and how your persuasion was successful, or perhaps it wasn't. You need to post by Thursday in the discussion, and that goes for all discussions. Every other assignment is due by Sunday, end of day. The second graded item is the journal, and you'll find the description of the journal and the requirements here. In the journal, it says you're selecting 2 potential problems. These problems are really the topics for a persuasive essay. They are debatable points that are related to your career and can be supported by research. And the journal asks that you think of 2 possible ideas for a persuasive essay. Write a paragraph about one, how you plan to approach it, and which side of the argument you would take. Write a second paragraph about a totally different topic and what side you would take and how you would approach it. And then in a third paragraph, you'll choose between the 2, tell why you think it's important and who your audience is. Now, in order to submit your journal, you'll go back to the learning, outside of the learning module, go back to the course, to assignments, and there you'll see journal, from problem to persuasion. And when you click on it, you will find your name and you will submit by attaching your document. Now, just one final word. It's really important that you review the rubric for every assignment before you submit it. The rubric is the way I assess your work, and the rubrics are the assignments. This is where you should take the directions how to complete every assignment in this class. And as you can see, it asks problem 1 from the journal. Problem 2, was it completely described? Did you talk about the importance of the topic, who your audience would be, and are there any mistakes? That's it for week 1. I look forward to seeing you. You'll see lots of videos in this class along with lots of instructional sheets, but please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Take care.